Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the New York Times Medium Sudoku. This is Thursday, October the 12th, and let's go. So these two nines mean one of these two has to be a 9 in box 8. And if I take out 9, I'm left with 6, 5, 2, 7, 4, 1. So that's it for the left 3 columns. In the middle 3 columns, I've got 2, 8, 4, 9, 1, 6, 2, 3. Okay. I can place a 2. This 2 and this 2 mean the 2 in box 5 has to go on the right and it can't go here. So that's a 2. That's forced. And there's a digit. Now that also means this 2, this one, and this one mean one of these two is a 2. I think that's it for the middle 3 columns. The rightmost 3 columns, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I can't do anything with it. Okay, in the top 3 rows, I've got 9, 6, 2, 3, 8, 7, 4. I can't do anything with that. 2, I just placed 9. Oh. Okay, 9 is in one of these 3. Yeah, I wish there was a way to mark a candidate within 3 cells within a box that's easier than just corners. But I've got to make do, I guess. Okay, if I take 9 and 2, oh, I can place a 1. Actually, I can place a 1 in box 4. This one, and that one will force that cell to be a 1. And now one of these is a 1. Let's see, is that all I get? Nah, that may be all I get. Okay. Well, let's see. Box 4 is kind of where I have to start next. I've got 3, 4, 6, and 8. Well, this cell and this cell can't be a 4, so I've got an offset pair of candidates for a 4. And I don't care for that. This one also can't be 6, so that's 3 or 8 explicitly. This one can't be 6, but could be 4. This one actually, that 6 is in one of these two, isn't it? None of these can be 6. Three, 4, 6, or 8, but I've got corner marks in 4 or 6. So I think, theoretically, you could take out 3 and 8 from this cell, but that still leaves 3 candidates for 3 and 8 in the other 3 cells of box 4. So this does not help me at all. Let's see, this one cannot be 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Because it sees 1 in the box, 2, 4, 5, 6 in the row, and 6 in the column, 7 and 9 in the column. So this is down to 3 or 8 explicitly. Well, that's going to help. Because I've now got a 3-8 pair in column 1 looking at this, which turns into a 4. Yeah, that's why I didn't say this was 4 or 6 explicitly, because this could still be 3 or 8. Now, that does help me a great deal, because I'm only missing 2, 9, or 2, not 9, but 5. I'm missing 2 and 5 in these cells for column number 1. Let's see, this cell is also heavily restricted. It cannot be 1, 2, 4, 6, or 9. Let's see, 1, 2, 4, 9, so 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 is what I'm looking at for the rest of row 5. Now that can't be 6. That one's not 8. That's anything. That's not 3 or 8. That's not 5 or 7. Okay, well that's not helpful. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 9. I need 3, 6, 7, 8 for the rest of row 4. Now this one can't be 6. Right, that one can't be 6. That one can't be 6. 6 is forced in here, I think. 3, 6, 7, 8, but not 3 or 8. This is 3, 6, 8, but not 7. So 6 is definitely here, which means these are not 6. Well, that forces that one to be a 6, because it's the only place left in row 5. Okay, so these are 3, 5, 7, 8 also, to fill out box 5, except that's not 3. Let's see, so that's not 3, and these aren't 3, so 3 must go here, and the virtual 3, along with that 3, forces a 3 in one of these two cells, but not there, so by logic, that's a 3. This cell is a 3. And now, I've got a 3 in one of those two. In row 3, let's see, and in box 1. Okay, is there anything else I can fill in easily? Column 5 comes to mind, and column 6, actually. In column 5, I've got 2, 3, 4, 9. I need 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, none of these can be 8, so these start from 1, 5, 6, 7. That's anything. So's that. Oh, I don't know why I put a 7 there. That was silly of me. Let's see. 7's here, which means 7's definitely not there, so one of those two is definitely a 7. 7 is definitely down here. What did I say? 1, 5, 6, 7, 8? That's not 1. Neither of these are 6, and that's not 5. That one isn't 5. That can't be 6 by box. That's not 6. These aren't 6 by box, so one of these two, in fact, must be a 6. So that's a virtual 6-7 pair now. Because I've eliminated 6 and 7 in this column to one of two places. 6, 7 means there's only one place for a 1. That's a 1. And this one will mean that's a 1. In box 8 and box 9, respectively. Because these two ones will force that one to be a 1 because there's no other place for it. Okay, that means this can't be so. 7 was here, which means it couldn't have been here. Let's see. Oh. Okay. I have one already there already. Fiddlesticks. Okay, what I did discern with this one and this one in box 2 has to be in one of these spots. Let's see, this one and this one are going to combine. The one in box 3 has to be in one of these two. There's no other place for it because this one looks up and so does that one. Well, let's... I feel like I'm going to end up in a situation where the ones are going to be like that or like that, which will force this one to be a 1. I'm almost positive this is going to end up as a 1, but I need to prove that. Because I could still have a situation of, say, here and here and here. So as much as I'd like to think I'm done, I'm not. Okay, so in row 2, I've got 2, 3, 6, and 7. I need 1, 4, 5, 8, 9. Well, this C is 1, 4, 5, and 9. It must be 8. That in turn will force an 8 in one of those two. So these are now down to 1, 4, 5, and 9. Well, this can't be 9, excuse me. It could still be 4 or 5. This is any of the digits. And I can't type. This isn't 1 or 4. Okay. Let's see, box 8, I've got 1, 2, 3, and 6. I need 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Well, this can't be 4, 5, or 8. This is only 7 or 9. This one is that configuration. This one wait a minute. So this 8 rules these out. This 8 rules these out. So actually, that's an 8, and that's been sitting for ages. Alright, so none of these are 5. See, so that's a 3, 7, 8 triple. So I've got 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 in column 4. So these are also a 1, 4, 5, 9 in some order. And they go much like that. Alright, okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 in row 7. That's where I'll go next. I need 3, 7, 8, 9. Well, this can't be 9. This is 3 or 8. That's also 7 or 9. Well, that helps. All that tells me is that's not 7. So I've now got a 3-8 pair interacting with that 3-8 pair. Well, that's going to help a lot, actually, especially when it comes around. Well, we've determined 3 is in one of those two. I've got 1, 3, 4, 8 in box 7. I need 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. These aren't 8. These aren't 2. These aren't 5. Those aren't 9. So I'm left with that configuration, and then I take 8 out of both of these because of the virtual pair. And what am I left with? 9 is in those spots. 7, I've got way too many possibilities for it. Oh, 2 is down here, but we knew that. See, that's 7 or 9. That's 5 or 7, but I don't know much of anything. I don't know much of anything beyond that. Maybe I'll look at box 9. I've got 1, 2, 5, and 8. I need 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Well, okay, that's not 3. Could be a bunch of other things. 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Unfortunately, that could be anything. That's not 3. Could be anything else. That's not 4 or 7. But could be anything else, and... Okay. Let's see. 5 in row 5 must be in one of these two. What does that mean for down here? We don't know much, do we? About that row. It can't be 1, 5, or 7. If it's odd, it's 3 or 9. If it's even, then any of the evens are possible. That's not 2. 2, excuse me. That's not 3 or 8. That's not 4. What's left? Come on, come on, come on. Oh. I should know that's not 8. I should have known that. Okay. Well, that's not 7 either. Okay. That's no help. Oh, come on. Think, Colin. What am I missing here? 4 and this 4. One of those is 4. I don't know anything about ones there. I wish I did. Yeah. And the phone just rang. We'll leave that in the blooper reel for now. But anyway, I've got 6, 8, 9. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Well, let's see. 2, 4, 5, 7 is still possible from that one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Well, it can't be 2 or... Can't be 2 or 4. That's an odd digit. Let's see. This could still be 2, as can that. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Well, this can't be 1, 4, or 5. So this is down to 2, 3, or 7. In fact, so's that one. Wait a minute. 4's in one of those two. Let's see, if I wrote a 6 or 9 from here, then that forces 9 to be one of these two. And am I going to be able to derive digits? I hope so. Let's see, if I'm going to argue that this is 2 or 4, so that can't be 6 or 9, so 6 isn't derived, but 9 now is, and so 9 is in one of these two, so this ends up as 2, 9, this ends up as 4, 9. I'm going to virtual 2, 4, 9 triple here, and that would be consistent with those digits as a virtual 3, 6, 8. Now, I don't know much else. Well, let's see. Okay, these digits cannot be 3, 4, or 7. They start from that config. This isn't 1 or 2. This is an 8. Okay, these digits are not 3, 4, or 7. This isn't 1 or 2. Actually, none of these are 9. That's also not 1 or 2, so that ends up like that. That's not 8. That's not 1, nor is it 5. See, this is definitively not 8. Neither is that. That one can't be 8 because of a pair. That's a virtual 6, 7. So 8 is definitely in one of these two cells, and therefore this is definitively not an 8. Oh, this couldn't have been an 8 because of that. Duh. So now I have to start looking at digits. Now that I've filled everything in, these can't be 6. We determined that these aren't 6 either. I'm making another assumption. That's a 6, and I hope I look out. Let's see, that did me absolutely no good, except... Okay, I have a problem here. And the reason is I don't think I marked everything right. I've got a whole bunch of things here. Any of these cells could still be 6, right? Yeah, I mean, this sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8, but could be 6, 7, or 9. This one sees 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, so it could be anything else. That one sees 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9, and along with 8. And that one sees 1, 4, 8, and 9, 1, 3, 4, 8, and 9. So it could be anything else. So yeah, this being a 6 was an incorrect assumption because any of these 4 cells, in fact, could indeed still be a 6. Now we determine this cell isn't 1, this cell isn't 1, and that cell can't be a 1 either. So 1 isn't this cell, or this cell, or this cell. Let's see, and I don't know anything else about the arrangement, do I? I still have too many possibilities for a 5 here. Well, I hate to switch to coloring again, but I might have to do that. Okay, every one of the green digits is going to get colored something else. So that's an even digit, that's an odd digit. That's an even digit. Let's see, that's odd, that's even. That was a placed. odd, odd, even, odd, odd, even, even. Whoops. Odd, odd, even, even, odd, even, even, odd. 6 and 2 are both even. 1 is odd, as is 7. And 1 is an odd digit. So I've got 3 different colors interacting here. I now have orange or pinkish for odd digits. I've got purple for my evens, and green are what I know to be good. Let's see. Seven, 9 is definitely odd. And that's an odd digit. As is that. 2, 4 is definitely even. Is that all I can do? That's all I can do. I don't know if that helped me any. I'm not sure it did. Five here, nothing else in box 6 or row 5 is a 5. That's good. 7 here, nothing else in column 4 is a 7. I've got 6 here, nothing else is a 6. 9 here, nothing else is a 9. Annoyingly, that could still be a 2. I want to eliminate 2 to 1 box, but it could still be on all 3 almost. Let's see what's left. Okay. 3's definitely here. 8 is definitely there. A 6, 7 here, and that's a 6, 7. 5 is there. I got too many 4-6s here, along with 7-9s here. Not so good. Still good. 3, 0, nothing else is a 3, nothing else is a 4. Oh, I got 3s here. Well, that's not 3. Let's see, these aren't 3, so a 3 must be in one of these two positions and one of these two. Well, wait a minute. I think I just figured something out. These cells here form an X-wing on 3s in rows 3 and 6. They're either going to end up like that or they're going to end up like this. So one of these two cells must be 3 and one of these must be 6. Because the 3 is either here, either in these cells, or in these cells, and therefore it doesn't help anything with a 3-8 though. All it says is there's a 3-8 X-wing there. 3-6 X-wing, excuse me. Doesn't help me any, I don't think. Yeah. 4, 5, 7, 9 goes there, there, and there. 6, 7 goes here. I've got 6 possibilities for 1 there. Can't do anything with that. Still have too many possibilities for a 9 here, and that crosses a box. Erg. Okay, what's left? I'm not sure, but... yeah, those are 7. I can't do anything with that. I might be stuck. There's a piece of logic I'm missing somewhere, but... oh, that's a 2. It's even. This isn't 2. That's not 2 either. Okay, so these aren't 2. These aren't 2, and these aren't 2, and that's a 3-8 pair, so... can't be 2. So 2 is definitely in one of those. Which means 6 and 7 both come out of here. Let's see, well... one of these could still be a 2. That's irritating. This could still be a 2. Unfortunately, so could that. I still have 3 places for a 2 in box 1. I mean... 8 drops there. This is still right. Six, 7, 3, 2. Yeah, the only one in column 2 that doesn't cross a box is 9, and nothing else in box 7 is a 9. In consequence. I got too many options for 7 there. Nothing is eliminated from that cell yet. Yeah, this is where my wife would help a lot, but she's not here yet. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. 7-9 is definitely there. I'm not sure what else to do here. A virtual 3-7-8 triple there still. Got a virtual 1-4-5-9 quad there. Fortunately, that could still be a 9, so I can't do anything with row 2 and column 4 interacting. You, 5. Okay, well, 8 is still there. Let's see. 5 is across boxes. 4 is across boxes. If I look at column 7, I can clearly see there's too many options. Here, there's too many options. Here, you guessed it, other than 7, there's too many options. Well, there has to be something with this 3-6 X-Wing here. Because that's the only deduction left. I've replayed everything else around multiple times, but 3-6 is either going to end up here or here. In like that, so I think that means this cell can't be 8, therefore that is an 8. I'm going to argue that and go with that configuration. So that's now an 8. You know, that's half of the 3-6 I was seeing. That now jumps in here. That's an 8. Might as well get rid of those. Let's see, I've got 3-6 either here or here, so well, 8 places the those 8s and these 8s. So I can't do anything with those 8s. But that's now not 8. I've got a virtual 3, 6, 7 here. 8 is now forced into one of these two cells, which means this can't be 3 or 7. We have two possibilities each. 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 8, 2, 4, 9. And once I figure out all of these pairs, I'm going to be on a much better shape. Let's see, we've determined this isn't 7, that's not 7, those aren't 7. So a 7 is definitely in one of these two, which means this is now a 3-7 pair. Well, let's see. These aren't 3, and that's not 3. Those are 3, so this isn't. Those are 3 in column 9. That's the only space for 3 in column 9, so this one isn't, and therefore that one is. I really hope that this works out. Okay, now, looking up column 7, this is the only place for 7. So that's not 7, and that's not 7. Seven will force that to be a 9. This is 6. That one better be a 4. Okay, that's going to unwind everything else. 6 will mean this is 3, this is 8. This is now not 6 or 8. That's a 2. That's a 9. That 2 makes this an 8. It's going to unwind the rest of this box. Box 6, because that's 4. That's 2. This 8 means that's a 5, and now that's 7. That's 6. Let's see. 3, 7, that works out. Yay. Okay, there's only 2 places left in column 8 that aren't filled in yet, to wit, they're 1 and 5. That means that's a 9. It can't be 5. That one is 6. 7, 6 in there. Let's see. This 2 comes over here. That's 7. So these aren't 7. That isn't. Oh, 9. Says these 2 aren't 9, and therefore that one is a 9. Yeah, I filled out enough digits. I should be able to fill out the rest now. 4. This is not 4. Oh, these aren't 6. And now these can't be 6. So that is a 6. Means that's 6. That's 3. Let's see. That's 7. It's forced. This isn't 7. Okay, 9 comes down here. That's not 9. Yeah, that's still possible, I think. Okay, I don't know why I had 3 here still. I should be cleaning up at this point. That's a 3. 7 here. 9, 2, 5, 7. 5 tells me that's a 4. That's not 4. 5, 9, looking at here. This is a 4. So that's not. 1, 5 here means that's a 2. And it's the only place left in that box. And column. 1, 5 there. That's a 4. Oh, 9, 5, 9. Please tell me that I didn't end up with a deadly pattern. Are you kidding me? I may have ended up with a deadly pattern here. I've got 1, 5 that I can't fill out. I've got literally everything else filled in except 1, 5s. I mean, did I transpose the grid right? I don't know if I did. I know literally nothing about any 1 or 5 in any of the top 3 rows. That's a problem. Yeah, I'm sure it has been paused. I've got... Yeah, anything that's got a color. I'm just looking over here to see if I... Yeah, boxes 1, 2, and 3 are right. Box 4 has a 5, 9, 2, and a 7. Box 5 has a 4, 9, and a 1. Yep. Box 6 has just a 1 in it. Box 9 has 2, 5, 8. Box 8 has 6, 2, 3, and box 7 should have 4 and 1. Okay, this grid is correct. So I did transpose it correctly. So why do I have a deadly pair, a whole bunch of 1-5s that I can't resolve? Yeah, I hate to just bifurcate, but I almost have to. Because I can't solve it from here, I don't think. Not without guessing. And I guessed right. And if that had been 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1 would also have worked, I think. Yep. Okay, either I transposed the grid wrong, which is possible, or this puzzle has 2 solutions to it. Because I just proved that this could be 1 or 5, and the 6 non-colored cells will disambiguate in either way. That just doesn't feel right. Box 1 has 9 and 6. Box 2 has 2 and 8. Box 3 has 3, 7, and that 4. Box 4 has 5, 9, 2, 7. Box 5 has 4, 9, and 1. Box 6 has just the 1 at the top left. Okay, I don't know why this thing did the third. Box 6 has just the 1 at the top left. Box number 7 has a 4 and a 1. Box number 8 has 6, 2, and 3, and those are in the right spots. Box 9 has 2, 5, and... oh. I put the 8 in the wrong spot. That's why. Well, fiddlesticks. I'm going to have to just abandon this attempt, or maybe I'll put it up in a blooper reel or something, but I had the 8 in the wrong spot. Well, this is embarrassing. No wonder the puzzle had 2 solutions to it. Yeah, I can only start this by trying again from something else, so I'll try this on some other day, and maybe I'll put this up in a blooper reel. Thank you for joining me, and the lesson is learn to transpose the grid right.